All right. I just wrote down some ideas that I was getting from God, and He asked me to tell them to you because basically there's some very common sense things that humanity is missing out on that is making them be evil people. And once you learn them, once you realize what I'm about to say, you really are going to realize that humanity is basically still a bunch of pitiful retards. Like it's kind of sad because so many humans are just arrogant, vile pieces of crap that crap on everything good and keep pushing and twisted ideologies like Jesus' garbage about respecting and loving your enemies. Yeah, and we'll touch on that at the end of this. But basically, I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to ask for God to create signs in the clouds to confirm if it's true or not. All right. So first, you need to ask yourself if you really believe that it's good to serve and pleasure evil people. Evil basically means to be morally wrong, and that is behavior that diminishes the quality of life of good beings. When evil people are enjoying life while destroying good beings, it is offensive to God in all good beings. Things that are offensive psychologically bother good beings, and that diminishes their quality of life. And so, it is actually morally wrong for evil people to enjoy life. That means that when you improve the quality of evil beings' lives, you are being morally wrong, which is evil. Now, look at human civilizations. There are billions of evil people in them that you are serving and pleasuring. That makes almost every human evil. Now ask yourself if a good God would send a good soul to lead and pleasure billions of evil people. Of course he wouldn't. If he did, he would be considered evil for leading good into becoming evil. So basically, there will never be a Messiah appointed by God to lead humanity into happiness so long as you are all being evil. All right. So, if that's all true, I'm going to go outside and somehow miraculously, God will create a face or a 314. Now, what I was going to talk about that Jesus stuff before is that loving and respecting your enemies type crap. All right. Now, if you are a good person and have an enemy, that person can only possibly be considered evil. And we just covered how it's wrong to improve the quality of life of evil people. So when you love and respect evil, you are basically improving their quality of life. You are making life more pleasurable for them. And that is wrong. So, what Jesus was teaching was that being evil is being good. Now, that's the opposite of a Messiah. So, he wasn't the Messiah, he was the opposite Messiah. He wasn't the Christ, he was the Antichrist. It's really simple stuff. But anyway, so let's see. We need a face or a 314 to miraculously appear in these clouds. A face or a 314. Somehow, miraculously. Come on, Papa Yahweh. Create a face or a 314. A face or a 314. Well, there's sort of like an eye there, an eye, a nose, and then a mouth. So there's sort of, not a very good one, but there's sort of like a face right there. Let's see if we can get something better. All right. A face or a 314. Actually, there you go. Look at there's sort of like a 7, a 1, and then a 3, like Daniel 7:13. So anyway, let's see. Is there going to be a better quality face in the next few seconds? Because it's cold out here in this morning weather. And I don't want to stand out here too long. All right. Let's see. I'm not seeing a really good quality face or a 314. All right. Well, anyway, that'll have to be good enough. Oh, what is this? It basically says F, I, and then an N up there. Fin. Does that mean that this is the end? And there you go. There's a face right there. There's like one big eye, the other eye is missing, and then a nose and a mouth. So it said fin, like the end, and then a face appeared. So there you go. Pretty good stuff.